Well, that song advertises itself as being 10 seconds longer than it is. Just sort of stops. Hello, kiddo. Hello, fatty orb. How do... Yes, I added a thing to the stream. You can see it there. Some artwork I made. That's why the stream is 5 minutes late, because I realized it was broken and I had to fix it.
The doorway's blocked with metal bars.
The door's blocked with metal bars. It's been a customize heavy day. I've added that, and I've also added something. I've been meaning to add the art thing for a while, because, you know, being proud of the work you've done and all that sort of stuff. But I also added 3 new things to the locked command. That does bring it up to 125 now, which means it's going to be rather difficult to find them, but they're in there. At some point they'll arise. How is people's...
Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway.
Well, that's one of them. Good job. Good job, Kira.
The doorway is sealed by some mystical force.
1 in 125 chance. Well, there's 2 more. Hello. How are you doing? Let's hop on over to the GAM. Sorry, Arch, you're gonna have to go away. We're back. Sherlock Holmes, the Awakened. I was considering setting up a thing in the locked command so that you're more likely to get the new ones, and I thought, nah, let's leave it to Chance. And Chance smiled on you. It'd be hard to find them because there are so many. You challenge accepted. Challenge completed. Once again, Kiro, overpowered. But let us continue from whence we left, which was we are in the Edelweiss Institute in Switzerland. We have discovered that they have been kidnapping people and bringing them here in boxes and doing something, and also mistreating residents and patients and things like that severely, and we wanted to work out what's going on with all of it. No more Heidi. We met Heidi. Heidi was a lovely little doll who's very friendly and doesn't at all want to pull your teeth out with pliers. It's fine. But yes, Sherlock sort of sneaked in as a patient or as somebody who was going to get kidnapped and turned into a patient. That was his plan. Whereas Watson was supposed to be here pretending to be interested in medicine and stuff, because he's a doctor. And now we have to get the key to the secret door downstairs to Sherlock, who is downstairs, but we're upstairs. It's the whole thing. I've got to look for Ricky. Let's look around. Sink.
Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
This is interesting. If you need any explanation as to what's going on, feel free to ask. But yeah, this is a remake of a game we played last year, so
The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
Everyone hates that picture. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing. Hope people have had a lovely day, or are having a lovely day. Nothing good, Watson. You've gotten yourself into nothing good. Pretty accurate. What's this? Scrimbles. Heidi! Meow.
Did a child make these?
The cat. Gun. That's a really stupid thing to do, Watson. Just gonna throw this out there as a bit of advice. If you want to pick up a gun, don't do it like that. Questionable gun safety there. There we go. It is loaded, so that's good.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed.
Don't pick it up and point it directly at yourself, Watson. What are you doing? I always complain that they make Watson an idiot in adaptations of Sherlock Holmes, and no change here, I guess. I love in this game, you don't click doors, you just bang your face into them. Oh yeah, I remember this layout. What was this? Guest room. Yeah, this is where the birds are. And all of the very happy patients. Everything's grand. You're in the military, you should know better. We've had flashbacks of his military time and how he's didn't have the best time at war. Who does? The Patrick Galloway method of opening doors. Jammed.
A visitor? No, you shouldn't have come here.
You're right about that.
Get out while you can.
Can do. Yeah, he's boys. Hello, boys. Pretty boys. Hello?
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
Sensitive portrayal of DID, that's it. And it was an abbreviation with D, begins with D, ends in D. Can't remember what the middle letter was.
Did you see my son? He's such a sweet boy.
You mean Sandal? You're looking for another Sandal?
If you happen to meet him, tell him I'm here. My baby will return to me, you'll see. I'll be waiting right here, as long as it takes.
My baby's taking me home. Other streamer you watch has it's locked. Like Channel Points Redemption, there's Nancy Drew saying it's locked. That's what your command reminds you of every time. What a coincidence. I never played, maybe I have to play a Nancy Drew game.
I don't want to guard Block B tonight.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
One of the patients there whispers to me all the time. He tells me such horrible things. I should resign, shouldn't I? This is all a bit much.
I'd recommend it.
I wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to be a dancer.
A weird career trajectory. Says me. Nancy Drew streams when? I'll play Nancy Drew games. I think they're like point and click mysteries. Sounds great.
I want them to fly.
Miss?
Too bad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months.
Oh, this was the lady in the reception.
When people shout, all I want to do is find a dark corner and hide.
Dark corners of the earth.
I can't bear it.
You can still be a dancer. Believe in you. September believes in you. Hey miss, how you doing?
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
Neo G, you didn't play as Watson. I don't believe so, no. You worked your way up here as Holmes. So this is new. Broom. This is our broom now. Taking it with us.
Cheap viewers this way. So cheap. Practically free. Probably.
My broom. It's mine. Sweeping the floor. Oh. I said cheap view. I thought you said sweep. Right. Fish. This is where we came from. What's over here? Reception, if I remember correctly from the original game. Reception's through here. Yep. See, I have a memory. And they didn't change much. Administration. Is it me or are these doors huge? Or are we tiny? Have we shrunk? We might have shrunk. Having a day. But you have dinner and stream, so that's good. I was saying before the stream, I added a new thing in the introduction where I have just some art in the carousel for nice stuff. And I have added 3 new things to the locked command, and Kiro found one immediately. So, they're huge. You're being censored. What? Why are you being censored? It wasn't an automod thing, I don't think. Gygax's patient reports. Gygax is the
door's
person
bolted shut.
Who bolted the doors shut and not letting anyone leave. They're like the head doctor person. Well, they weren't the original head doctor person. They came here, started doing weird experiments. The person who was the head doctor said, stop doing that. And now, mysteriously, they are the head doctor. October 1879. As more serious treatment is necessary, my special patient,
The window's locked. I won't be able to open it.
Will be transferred to patient room 2 on the ground floor. All other patients must be removed from my schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the Institute. This patient's mental state requires constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. December 1879. The necessary surgical procedures were successfully performed.
Won't budge.
But it still won't budge. His brain's still there. It's a shame, really. Physical recovery is still in progress, and memory loss is increasing, but still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. January 1880. The patient's writing now mentions old names. Clear sign of partial memory recovery. Unacceptable result. The second surgery is required, targeting both the frontal and temporal lobes. February 1880. Surgery went well. The patient's memory does not persist for longer than more than a couple of minutes, although an obsession with writing lingers. Danger eliminated. Daily monitoring prescribed. So they're doing... In the original, I think they were doing experiments to make it so people couldn't talk or something. Because that's why the birds were there, because they're working out with something to do with... I can't remember exactly how it worked. Nancy Drew Rex. If you want specific Nancy Drew Rex, you can say for Secrets of Shadow Ranch. That one's fun. Most people enjoy that one. Nice. But yeah, apparently Nancy Drew has locked quotes, so I'm here for it. Can't mention those words because it just doesn't post the message. Oh yeah, Dark put some things in banned words and phrases. That's a shame. It would be nice if there was a way to permit people, like, whitelist people I trust. It's just so bots don't come in and say stupid things.
Photograph seems recent.
Recent. Like
A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these.
A strange thing to be nostalgic about.
Good lord, that's a lot of records.
This is an institution with many people coming in and out. Patients. You're a doctor. Do you not keep paperwork? Abuse your powers to be able to say them. I'll make Cheeb a mod. If it means that Cheeb can do bits, I'll make Cheeb a mod. Fish. What does it say? Kiro? No, Bureau. Director's office. Bureau de Directorin. Probably could have worked that out. I can't open it though. Yeah. But what if... How about... It was delayed. Give Jeeb a knife. I'm gonna guess kitchen. Correct. Hello. Oh, you know Gautier.
Did you hear that a patient escaped? All the guards rushed off to find him.
I would hear it easier if you spoke up. The voices in this game are a little up and down.
I suppose it will be one less ungrateful mouth to feed if he dies out there.
Oh, everyone's lovely here. Bloody mass-produced friggin' McDonald's cauldrons. Pig! Pumpkin. Oh, the dumbwaiter, yes. We need to find the key and send it down in the dumbwaiter.
Looks dusty but functional.
Oh, we never use that. I think it connects somewhere downstairs.
I'm taking your pan. It's my pan now. It's coming with me. Hi, Oobs. Welcome, I have a pan. Sherlock, we're actually Watsoning right now. Oh, I can't move it anymore. The pan will stay there, I think. We're Watslocking. Hey, kids, what's locking? I'm hip with the cool cats. What was this? Patient room 2. That was where Wolf was, right? Are you Wolf?
Struggling to remember something.
That's probably because you've had your brain cut out. Yes, he's a moron who picked up a gun and pointed it at his own face. Wasn't a great introduction to playing him. Look, there's a gun. Let's look down the barrel. In a better universe, that's what the ship name would be. What is the... Sherson? What? Oh, what? I don't know. What is the ship name? Worms? Watslock. Watslock school. What's locking, kids? Lockwats? Loxon. Sure. Jock. Jock. It's Jock. Patience poetry. Oh, beautiful alpine flower whose heart I do miss so. You call to me, why I don't see, how could I let you go? The storm cuts through my senses, makes all my thoughts so blind. With no captain I misreason, what did they truly find? Cold and dark with grimy walls, roughly held like animals. See, this guy knows how to do some fun rhymes. Trapped yet free, why do I fall? Something squirms on the tip of the tongue, but what can it be? What did I forget? Is this the thing? Is this like I'm supposed to work out what the last line is? Chris out here pretending he doesn't know the ship name for Sherlock and Watson. I don't know. John Locke. Terrible. John Locke. That's like a really that sounds like the sort of company that you would see selling padlocks in a shop, and you go, oh, I don't want to be that cheap. Completely forgot the ship name, and all your brain was providing you with Holmes. Yeah, Holmes. I don't know. Is this the old the doctor? Maybe I don't know. Could be. Explain where he went. Well, we were looking for. Is there more to say to you?
It's something familiar. If only I could place it. I must think.
Must think. Sherlock Holmes.
Maybe if I write another poem, I will remember. Why does my mind play such tricks on me? Why does my mind play such tricks on me?
What was that?
Why does my mind play such tricks on me?
Okay, cool. Yeah, like in one of my Chinese Bible? BL romances, his ship name is Beef Leaf. Beef Leaf, my favorite Pokemon. We have frog poems. Frog poems are good. This was the room that we couldn't get in before. And I guess we can from reception, maybe?
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
Oh yeah, Napoleon. We let out a guy who thinks he's Napoleon and he caused a ruckus, which allowed us to talk to Sherlock. But yeah, we're trying to get into, presumably to here, the director's office, but it's... well, I haven't clicked on it, actually.
Ah, Dr. Watson.
Oh, right.
Just the man I wanted to
Just
see.
banging my head against the door. Could open it.
I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
Hello.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones.
Did your hand
and
click
yet
through
I
your
rarely
body?
get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other. No?
Don't pick my brain,
there's
please.
Not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
I'm a doctor. It's correct. Sherlock Holmes is great. I'm sure we'll find out.
Escapee.
Escapee. You can write that with 3 letters. We're a doctor.
I'm a physician in search of a stimulating career. I have patients, yes, but admittedly, I'm more interested in the cutting edge of medical research. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once
How
knew,
folk.
Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him and had to leave.
Drunk. Have you got a gun I can point in my face?
You grow weary of me already, Doctor?
Why did the mic suddenly turn? Because they wanted to do a fade out on the voice, but in order to do a fade out, they just made it really loud to begin with. It's a weird thing. Was it a dishonorable discharge? I've heard of that. He kept pointing his own gun at his own face. We had to get rid of him. For his own sake. Stream, Wi-Fi. This is unfortunately not my end. It might be Twitch. Lost in thought or admiring your office? This could give away that we're looking for stuff, so just lost in thought.
How rude of me. I was absorbing your wise words, Professor, and must have got distracted.
Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kunz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the...
Oh good, Heidi.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
More Heidi! Heidi, 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 Heidi. We got 2 evidence. Hang on a minute. What? We have to think as Watson? As best Frank Heidi. Everyone loves Heidi. He's a truth seeker, starts guessing. Watson can't think. If you've ever read the original Sherlock Holmes stories, you will know that Watson is a babbling imbecile. That's not true, he's smart. How to lure Gygax out of her office. Very important patient. Patient's poetry? That was the very, very important patient. Very important patient. Sherlock note? Acquire the key. 2 inches in diameter. Image of an Edelweiss flower. Gerd has informed me that Gygax will keep it close. Doesn't seem to help. I'm gonna go with that. You're an idiot! It's not what he's made for. He's Knuff. Change Wi-Fi, hopefully the stream will stop breaking. Fingers crossed. So it is the patient's poetry. Letter to Mr. Schnitzer, what was this? Started in good hands. Speedy recovery, pharmaceuticals. That I think was basically blackmail. Patient reports. Yeah, so that's the guy. Neither of these? None of these? Secrets. Yeah, not that. The dumb waiter. I mean, at this point we can just click on everything. It's an adventure game. You click on everything. It's what you do. I think we don't have the thing we need. Yeah. Stream is worse. Rude. I think you'd prefer him and Sherlock if they were like Isma and Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. Might be the Wi-Fi, no trouble you're in. Boo! Boo, Wi-Fi. Why does Gygax care about Wolf? This note from Professor Becker. We gonna find out that Wolf is Becker? Recent photo of asylum staff. No. Old photograph, which I don't think we have as Watson, so... Hold the lever, Watson. Okay, the old photograph. I don't think we have this either. Eartha Kitt's Sherlock Holmes. I'll go for that. I have been watching old episodes of Granada Sherlock today, so... Okay, we need more evidence. Do we have anything to talk to people about? That's map stuff. No, not really. Okay. What was this? This was our room. Okay. We didn't really look around reception. So let's do that, shall we? What's this? It's a newspaper. Visitor from space! Oh yeah, we did see that on the way in. Hello!
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
Watson and Sherlock share their brain cell, that's why they know what the other knows. Any other shrooms? No, not really. Watson knows Sherlock's methods. Literally halving the resources. And we did this, right? Nothing else in here? No. Okie dokie. Was there something perhaps I missed out here? Because I didn't do a schwim. Ooh. And that's a person. I missed you. Hello. How are you doing?
The nurses don't believe me. No one helps me.
What, are you trying to solve a jigsaw or?
I just want the scratching to stop.
Mm.
Why won't they make the scratching stop?
I don't know.
Why won't they make the scratching stop?
That's why are you so much louder in my left ear?
Why won't they make the scratching stop?
You still want to dance?
I wanted to be a dancer.
Minor birds, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful creatures. Sad that they're caged here.
Okay. We know about minor birds. Didn't know it was spelled like that. Resources, you're slow today. No worries. We do not take spelling seriously here. Spelling is a fool's errand. Then here, this was Wolf, wasn't it? Yeah, okay.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
Hi, Mouth.
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, Doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right. You don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind?
Jam.
Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
This conversation continues for 30 minutes.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me.
He's an awful doctor.
And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, Doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
We're going to profile ourselves, but we're a doctor. So we can learn things. This is diagnosis, not profiling. You smoke pens, I think that's an issue. You have ink in your lungs. Was this a Sherlock game with Poirot? It was, yes. Severe chemical burn. It is. Okay, this is the previous director. Faded with age. 2 deep scars. Precise surgical incision. Kinky clothes. Yeah, meeting Poirot, I think, was on the way to America, so maybe it still has a chance to happen. We got here ink. Skin pigmentation, possible abuse of medicine. Medicina. Shoes. Does not know how to tie up laces properly. Yes, functioning knees. That sure is a waste. Oh, you have a mouth. The facial palsy. One side is paralyzed. Lovely. 2 deep scars, facial palsy, skin pigmentation, and severe chemical burns. It was a happy game. Fingers crossed. I did actually go through, I was trying to find clips for the locked command of Sherlock saying blood. I can't remember where it was. Couldn't find it. But I did get to that point with Poirot when I was just seeing chat's reaction. Miss and Kiro not having it at all. No! An adult male with 2 deep surgical scars on the side of his head and an old chemical burn on one of his hands. Mr. Wolf has some paralysis of his facial muscles, most likely the result of brain surgeries. Blue-grey pigmentation spots on his skin are likely due to the overuse of medications containing silver nitrate. It appears that his illness is a direct result of the treatment he's received here at the Black Edelweiss. Ill and treatment isn't working. Most likely pre-existing, and his admission to Black Edelweiss for treatment so far failed to cure him. Absolutely not. It's due to the treatment himself. He was the old doctor. Moving on.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
Never mind. Yeah, I believe America was just after this sequence, so we might get there soon. Okay, well, we've got that now. We can use that to think. Why does it care about Wolf? Old photograph. Character portrait. It's the old thing guy. Wolf is the former director of Black Edelweiss, Professor Becker. The previous director of Black Edelweiss. He now suffers from severe memory issues, but still retains the ability to write. Marvelous. How to lure Gygax out of the office. With Wolf. Get him to do it. No. With the very important patient, who is Wolf. Okay. Use Becker to distract Gygax. 1 brain cell. If Becker can still write, perhaps he can get Gygax's attention with a letter. Okay, that's the idea there. 1 brain cell, and they're using it to jump to conclusions. Tossing it over the fence of conclusions.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson.
Okay, he's got the hang of the idea.
You are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate.
Gygax is a poor director. Go straight for the character. Go straight for the weakness.
Dear Professor Gygax, I bitterly regret that I let my beautiful alpine flower fall under your influence. I see now that you never deserved to sit as the director of the Black Edelweiss.
Gygax is not the future. It was just, take down any esteem that this person had. Just being this man and just hearing this, yeah.
You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were.
Please speak faster to the man who has had brain surgery and has memory problems.
Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute.
Just in time.
Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
Jokes. Someone watched BBC Sherlock, didn't they? Had to restart stuff because your computer was not happy. Ooh, rude computer. Real knee slapper, that one. Mental illness. Oh, it's hilarious. Right, well, we have the letter. What do we do with it? Do we talk to what's her face? No? Hello?
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
Now time for the spying. Secret. Swoosh.
Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
I will allow. There you go. It's a good name, but Automod doesn't like it. Yeah. I found a drawer, everybody. Having art indecisions. Art. Automod, I hate you. It's fine. A letter. In a drawer. Letter from the New Orleans Bank. New Orleans, everybody. That's where Poirot lives. Dear Professor, we recently took possession... Should I do an American accent? Dear Professor, we recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. This is a New Orleans accent. The gems have now been sold to a Louisiana jewelers who made several offers far exceeding our experts' estimates of the stone's value. The final sale price was agreed upon for the 11 gems was $12,500. I lived in London for a while before I went over to New Orleans. 550 Swiss francs. Our client has instructed that you receive 2/3 of this sum transferred to your solicitor as per usual. As always, our discretion is assured, and we look forward to our continued business with you and your illustrious patron. Yours sincerely, Jeffrey Scott, representative of the E.W. Gray Banking House, New Orleans, USA, January 9th, 1882. Kiro is legally allowed to shoot me in the foot now. You're an American in US. You should be, even if you're not American. Let's go for a walk around America and the UK and just drown in the Atlantic. Got that. Well, this is a stamp. Grab stamp.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
Eat it. I mean, grab it. Another drawer. In the drawer is a book. Eat the book.
Lick it.
Lick it. Gygax's Dairy. December 1879. It has been 3 months since I took over the Edelweiss from Becker. Not all my colleagues approved of the rule changes, so I am now the only professor here. No matter, the hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. At last my work will flourish without the impairment of his lesser mind. March 1880. The first payment has arrived from deals does pose risks, but the possibilities are endless if he is true to his word. May 1880. The first shipment of chosen ones has arrived. Has sent a vast selection of broken mines. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 minor birds. We weren't snooping around, honest. Weird. Any other snoops? Drink from the goblet. Eat the drink.
Nothing special about this.
Well, I'm glad you investigated. What a wonder. What a wonder you are, Watson. I think that's everything. We got the thing. So, go to the kitchen. The cook is conveniently not here anymore. And back to Holmes. Knocked over the camera, Holmes. Yep, that was the linen room. Magic.
Linen room.
Linen room! We're back.
Linen room.
Linen room! What's in here? Oh. It's skull. A skull classroom.
I'm in the library. It's awesome.
It's more of a classroom, Ed, but good
Room
try.
linen.
Room linen. What we got? A desk.
The door is covered in a hostile strain of starfish.
There's a tooth.
The tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
A couple of days old? That's not an adult. Come on, Sherlock.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
Well, if it's been used, it's been worn. We had chains under the desks at school. Ah, memory. Severed body parts strewn all over the classroom.
It won't budge. I'll need to find another way in.
The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Miniwa.
It's closed.
It's closed. Come on, I believe in you. You can get the other ones. What is this? This is a tube. It's one of those things where you turn it upside down and it makes the sound of a cow.
A wax cylinder.
Oh.
There is something recorded on it.
Do you know what the other one? There's another one there. There might be. Okay. Swoosh. Nothing.
Oh God, no. My illness.
The reverb on that made me jump. Made me think it was happening in the game. Hang on. Just casually.
The lock on this door is broken.
Okay.
The gate's been padlocked. I can't open it.
Can I knock over those ones? What's happening with these chairs? What are 2 chairs clipped into each other, I think? Nice, good to know. Moving on.
When 2 chairs love each other very much.
Oh, where did Jeeves one go? Cthulhu mentioned.
Carnby, I'm stuck in front of a door. The lock works with cards. I already have 3, but I seem to need 4.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
Notebook of Professor Gygax. We need to learn more about Gygax and get an achievement. The new method, the new method at last started to show progress. The success rate is 4 out of 10, and the failures are not responding to any external stimuli. Nevertheless, the phonetics system can be declared an undeniable success. Undeniable? Undeniable. Regardless of their native language or place of origin, individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw. They learn it quickly and fluently despite lacking all mental autonomy. Regrettably, one of the chosen continues to resist. Isolation deprivation resulted in a strengthening of their disobedience. Negotiation only ignited anger. And even after the direct removal of the frontal and temporal lobes, it seems that all that was left was an innate desire to resist. This chosen one cannot be allowed to pollute the minds of the others. The conclusion is inescapable. They cannot continue to live. I will see to it that they are sent to the well. Cool.
It's locked.
Right then. New locked command. The desk. There's a brain in a jar, but there's a letter which is more interesting. Handwritten letter. But I thought he was going to dance.
I can't
to
go
that.
that way.
He seemed to get rather excited about it. Professor, trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present, and that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. And lo, the trance will begin, and we will be an inch closer to the universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language, and time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups, performing at least one séance per day for a week. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hands. In the meantime, my work continues on a physical method to maintain the trance state through the emitted light waves of Khalid lenses. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of Chosen. Make room for them, as you have done before. He did a little shimmy. He was very excited. Grab the thing. Look at it. There it is. Thank you. Shiny key. He's shiny. Telegram from New Orleans. The bank has the jams. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of Chosen ones. They will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us. Okie dokie. That's that. But that is the bank has the germs. It's a germ bank. Hey, buds. But
Very professional brain dissection.
Ugh. Ugh. Don't love it. What is
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair.
Lovely.
Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape.
Full grain. Free the boybs. Let them out. Knock them over. Knock over the cages. Boom. No. Okay. Fine. Well, that seems ominous. What's this door? Ah, the well. I remember it well.
Oh, the smell.
Smells like a well.
I'll need something to pry it out.
Can't pry things out of a well. You pull them out with a scarf or whatever it was.
Dear God, is that body parts?
Strewn all over the well.
Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment. Utterly inhuman.
The genius of this man. Gaze into the abyss, make it look back at you. What? What? What's that? What? I looked at a well. Okay, fine. Well, what's all this then? Right, down into the spooky green. Spooky green. Oh, it's this guy.
Get out of my head!
Your mind festers devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembled.
The great lord.
Cleft your splinter your soul and become a servant of madness.
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal, do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken, and let the
world behold!
Out of all the things to leave in the game, you've tripped before, don't lie.
The light.
You have a cocaine habit, come on.
Is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
Pretty room. Kalf Cthulhu Kafangni.
I won't be able to open them.
Was that just for fun, or? Guess that was just for fun. That was just for fun. Yes. We go to the well now, or maybe we need to do some brain shenanigans. Nope, no brain shenanigans. Hang on. Can't change clothes. There's an exclamation mark there for new clothes. Excited about new clothes. Jack, that was go Q, damn it. Oh yeah, this. We never... Can I stand under it?
hydraulic elevator. How ingenious.
Yeah, that's reasonable. What new outfits, Sherlock? Where's the fez?
Watson?
Holmes?
What are you still doing here?
Still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything
Who's
else
going to
under
twiddle the
control.
room by sitting on your
Says the
thumbs?
man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're
Beard's
hardly
back.
fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I
Oh,
entered,
dear.
on my word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
Well, that happened. Apparently. Somewhere. We'll chalk that up to the second character in a game that has died off screen. Yeah, Heidi, was it?
Heidi? How did it end up here?
Heidi did it. Heidi did it. Guess he just died off screen, yeah?
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat.
The
patients here wear the same robes.
Got out. I'm gonna look at the eye now. Apologies, everyone.
The pencil is buried deep
That was a
all
pencil.
the way to the brain. Instant death.
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson.
What?
But
Was that
first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
Was that your voice? Is it me, or did that just not sound like Watson at all? Terrible tie color choice. Thought the shirt was. I also thought the shirt was open. I mean, generally, I quite like the suit, but yeah, the shirt could have been a different. The tie could have been a different color. Yeah, it did not sound like Watson. That was, you know. Oh, we forgot a voice line. Let's get the janitor in to do a line. What are we doing? We're thinking. Brain. We're not changing clothes. Where does the evidence lead next? New Orleans. No. New Orleans. Go on. New Orleans, in the USA. Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans, like the piece of evidence that we found in the room with eels back in London. It was really very much a 50-50 as to whether or not we went to Switzerland or New Orleans, but apparently we're just learning about New Orleans. It appeared that the kidnappers have enlisted the services of the banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gems. Sorry, gems. Now I can talk to Watson about it.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
That's not true. I watched the Granada Holmes. He jokes all the time. He's great. Complete chapter 3. No Moriarty.
There's nothing in this world that cannot
Terrible.
be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Oh, it's that table again.
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
Dr. Moriarty.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked.
The thing about Sherlock Holmes is he always talks about his family.
Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits. What dangers lurk in the darkness?
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men.
Fact!
And that is a work I have studied well.
Sherlock likes facts.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
A fact about the US. Seems appropriate. Straw hats in the US were traditionally worn after the 15th of September. Any earlier, and they would be snatched off your head and stomped on. Sherlock's afraid of water. Fact. No Poirot, boo. Sherlock's an e-boy. Yeah, the character designs in this are questionable. But whatever. We're taking the train to the US. I think we're just taking the train out of Switzerland. It's the same train we were on to go there, so... We arrive on boat, I believe. If... the outliers. We're taking the Atlantic Tunnel. Just a quick journey.
Holmes,
See,
after our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this new worldie.
Yeah, we went straight from
Don't get
Switzerland.
carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know.
Where's Mal?
But
Where's
you
that?
look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I heard a
I'm sorry, mister.
string
it was
snap.
an accident.
You carrying a banjolele in your luggage? Got a George Formby for the journey? Mal's making friends with Cthulhu. Gotta try these things. Outsiders, isn't that an entirely different media thing, or through playing Sherlock? Don't know.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll just put everything back. Where are the socks?
Ah, not an auspicious start, is it? Never mind, I'll handle it. You go on ahead.
Longest chase scene known to man, yes. The classic, famous banjo chase scene. First, though, clothes. What do you mean I can't change clothes here? It made sense in the Institute, but now there's literally clothes on the floor. Can't I just put on a fez? I could do it in the middle of London. Well, the place looks nice. Ooh. What is this? News. The banking house of E.W. Gray will be hosting a closed auction of black opals. The bank doesn't disclose the origin of the rare stones. However, the bank clerk, Mrs. Zoe Clemens, has confirmed the authenticity of each stone. Bank holds an auction. What do you think of it? Okay. What do you think of it? God, everyone was so friendly in London. I could talk to everybody, but not here. We didn't let the birds free or anything. That smoke just sort of disappears. No, the fog in front of the smoke disappears. I'm getting Bioshock Infinite vibes. The bank clerk, apparently. Ah, the nymph of Louisiana. I forgot about this. Hello!
Where you at, gentlemen? Here to enjoy yourselves?
Nope. I know that font. Seagulls! They're huge. Look at them. Bloody enormous. You though. What a great dress. Nice dress. Yeah, it's a nice dress. Little sort of waistcoaty thing. Cut to reveal one leg. Neat. I would wear that. Why would the bank clerk not a jeweler? Because they do things funny in the US. In that fictional land of the US. They're enormous and completely unbothered by you, like normal seagulls. Dog! Same dog as before.
Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray.
Well, I'm glad we've just learned that. Find out more about the auction. Literally found out the same information twice, game. Ref. No. Also, why was that an achievement? Train! So somebody had fun modelling a train, didn't they? It's over here. Invisible wall. Never mind. Definitely didn't know about the auction before seeing that poster. No siree. Nope, not at all. Harbour Master's office. Harbour Master's one word. Hello, are you the Harbour Master? Is this your office? You have a very stretchy tie, but your moustache makes up for it. No, that's the Harbour Master's office. Makes sense. There's a bridge. Horse. See the horse. Now I'm horse. Pat horse. Pat pat. Pat pat. Pat pat. We have a map. We have a map. Yes, I remember this layout. Over here was where we went for the chase, and then it went all the way around here and back out here. Why would the Harbour Master make sense? Isn't that the bank's job? No, that's the mint's job. But mince? Isn't mince made by a butcher? Etc, etc. Who's this? It's the Lady of Columbia. Unremarkable statue. Don't care, apparently. More horse! Hello! Pat pat. Pat pat. Mince are for fresh breath, see? Nodding along and dissociating. Reasonable. We're not going in here, apparently. Okay. We're not going into this big building that came up in the subtitles when we came here. Meow! Did you meow? Why are you meowing? Plasticine cat. Is that meanie? Frame man! Oh, not for me, boo. Not frame man, I'm afraid. That's a Twitch man. Twith. It's Twith! Twith did it. Let's use that emote as it was intended. Can I have a banana, please? I would like these bananas mashed. Myself. Mashed bananas. Yeah. Mashed bananas. Yeah. Looking at the best, like. Get my own eggy leggy situation going on here.
Do the eggy leggy.
It's difficult in this game. Why did that message fail to send Twitch? Twitch is having a time. It does. Want to shower and get the Pilates sweat off, but what if you missed the banjo chase scene? I imagine there's probably going to be a lot of random conversations happening before then, so feel free to have a shower. More collisions for me to walk up. Can't quite get on top of these. There's another pig. Whoa. That's weird. I saw the phantoms of NPCs past. Speedrun shower to banjo music. Dry goods, wet pads. Or a silly thing today that past tense of William Shakespeare is, what was it? Was I were Shakespeare? Very silly. What's in here? It's a dark alleyway. I love dark alleyways. I feel so safe. What's this? Barnaby's Hidden Gems. Bang my head against the door. Put my head in the door, apparently. Blackwood Marsh Fish Canning Factory, the kiss of the sea. Smooch. Smooch Cthulhu. We're in Chinatown, everyone. Sure, there will be sensible, sensitive portrayals of characters in such a place. Marsh canning? A can of marsh? Way too much of it. There's a bakery. Nice. Hello. Cat. It's the same plasticine cat is here. Like where Jack went? Did Jack go to Marsh Canning? Possibly. Might be a reference to Cthulhu. This looks like a place to have a chase scene and knock over a box of chickens. Gun store? I wasn't even moving. That's on you. More alleyways?
There's his room.
There.
Just keep the noise down.
Okay, that was his room. The Creole Quarter. I am very much out of the way of where I should. Did that make you jump? More spirals. It's a motif. Giddy Gator Bar. It's the Giddy Gator Bar. Meow. Cat. Plasticine. Find all the plasticine cats. You win a prize. That prize is a small plasticine cat. The spiral. Okay, now we're back here. Where were we going? What are we supposed to be doing? I was just running around for a bit. The banking house of E.W. Gray. There's a poster promoting the auction. That's where we should go. We can pin this, can't we, and ask people for directions. Will anyone talk to us? Excuse me?
May I ask for your assistance?
Now you'll talk.
I think I can be of help.
The bank can be found on the street up from the port on the left side of the Harbour Master Building opposite Chinatown. Left side facing which direction? Facing this way? Facing the way with the sign? We couldn't get into the Harbour Master, the door was closed. Is this a bank? This looks like a bank. Might be banky. New Orleans Police Department. That's not a bank. What kinds of directions are those? Pawn shop? Lovely. You can buy all our pawns and shimps. Notary Public. This is the Chinatown. So here. Banking house of Elgre.
Mr. Frank Barnaby, right? Auction's about to start.
Wrong. I will observe you, though, in a judging manner. You have a hat. That's a nice hat. You squint. You're myopic. It's a sunny day, Holmes. Okay, carry on. Hidden tabloid newspaper, Abe Lincoln Alive. You can hardly talk about anyone's eyes with your bloodshot. Your eyes that are in so many bags they need their own luggage compartment on the boat. Something in the pocket. Sandwich. This man is Sandwich. We have learned about his personality because Sandwich. The guard at the bank is a real character. Storing a sandwich in his pocket to save time while reading Abe Lincoln Alive makes him a critical thinker who questions everything, even the truth. Oh, my favorite conspiracy theorist trait, having sandwiches in a pocket. What is he on? No sleep. He's on no sleep at this point. Myopia is a result of constant reading to the detriment of one's health, as opposed to paranoid fool. Makes the guy a paranoid fool with bad taste, just besides the man has myopia. Oh, now playing the space with me, Sherlock is reading whatever he found and is keeping his lunch in his pocket for later. No! He's a critical thinker. He'll go with this, why not? Oh dear. Best one so far. Let me show. I am Frank Barnaby. Why not?
In the flesh. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, hold up. Written invitation first.
Can I present another piece of identification?
Nope. That's why we send the invitation.
I pretended to be Barnaby. 3 evidence. Oops, zoom, swoosh.
Move along, mister. Ain't nothing here for you.
Closed auction, gems sold. By invitation only.
Holmes, over here.
I'm right in front of you, Watson.
Any luck?
None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby.
Who?
Frank Barnaby, most likely a local.
Frank Barnaby,
And you think Mr. Barnaby?
Have you never watched Midsummer Murders?
Invitation.
Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the generous type.
Right. Frank Barnaby. Who is the jewel seller? Clearly we have all the information. The bank guard, and the banking house. I literally don't have enough information to even finish the bit. Eyes are itching just looking at yours. Excuse me? Explain?
May I ask you something?
I think I can be of help.
The locals say that he owns a shop in Chinatown called Barnaby's Hidden Gems. What a shock. Sorry, what a shop.
How marvelous, Holmes. A city within a city.
Indeed. Those lanterns are delightful. It is as though we have been transported to the Orient itself.
You've never been to China, have you? Anyway, here it is.
Locked. No one's here. Locked. No one's here.
Good. Got a clean take.
It's wedged shut. It figures.
Break in.
Rather unassuming for a jewelry store.
They're hidden.
He at it again. Barnaby still owes
That won't
you.
work. The
If he
lock's
can't
badly
pay in
rusted.
greenbacks, he'll pay in blood.
Hello?
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
2 gentlemen say that Barnaby owes them money. He is a known alcoholic and is currently getting drunk at the local bar called the Giddy Gator in the Creole Quarter. He can be recognized by a yellow hat and a green jacket. Nice. Constantly bothering Meanie for questions, yeah.
This place. There's a Spartan charm, does it not?
It does. My soul will always yearn for London's gloom, but it reminds me of Cordona in a nice way.
Okay then. Hello?
Are you able to help me?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Is that Most Deaf? Looks like Most Deaf. Well then.
Barnaby, unconscious but with his eyes open. Look, Watson, the 2 of you are just alike.
He's also
Great.
unconscious.
So I look like a haggard alcoholic.
Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna steal this. but they say Spartan charm instead of just poor. Yes, you got to be patronising about it. Invitation to the auction, Mr. Barnaby. The banking house of E.W. Gray invites you to participate in a closed auction. We're pleased to present a selection of rare and extraordinary black opals for sale. Please contact our employee to receive more information. We strongly urge you to wear the cleanest suit you have and be sober. One more unacceptable incident, we will exclude you from our list of buyers.
Eureka! What have you got? An idea. First, we'll need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
I wonder where this could be going.
Holmes. Watson, time is of the essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank Barnaby.
Holmes, we look nothing alike.
The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part, and no one will notice the difference. Trust me.
Why aren't you doing this,
Sherlock?
Sherlock?
Must we really indulge in this farce?
It worked in Switzerland, didn't it?
Sure, if you redefine the word worked.
To include failure. Fisk Branvin. Tastes better than it smells. Old Oakmont fish vodka. This is fun. Sherlock, you're the one with dark hair. Sherlock, you're the one who proclaims to be a master of disguise. But never mind. When have we ever let logic get in the way of a Sherlock Holmes plan? Now to remind myself where I am. Okay, I know where I am. Horse! Horse, horse! Horse.
Where's the money, Barnaby?
What? When you say it to me? When you say it to my face? Say it to my face. Horse! Good.
I'll wait here so as not to arouse suspicion.
Yep, nothing suspicious about this. Put on your best accent. Oh, you got a gun now.
Right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Come on in.
Good American accent there.
Heavens, I never seen gems so big.
I simply must have them.
Oh, we're so posh. His gun before too. It was in the left hand over his shoulder. Okay, I missed that. Hello.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm so sorry. I can't be of help.
Is this familiar to you?
It isn't possible for me to help you. I'm sorry.
It's not possible for me to help you. Not that I can't. Not that I don't want to. It's simply not possible. The logistics cannot possibly work out in anybody's favour. Black opal, origin Australia. Weight 40 carats. Rarest stone. Believed to be a piece of shattered space rock that fell to Earth.
They're so black, it's like they absorb light. Rather hypnotic.
They're quite colourful, actually, but sure. No pass. Go to jail. Do not collect £200. Asking about the location of Barnaby when you're supposed to be Barnaby. Of course they can't help you. I think you've got insane. No, we're just drunk. It's fine. Anyway, hello.
Sorry, I'm just dealing with another client's request. Please wait a moment.
Your friend is dead.
Well, Sherlock's died already. That's a shame. What would Watson do in this particular situation if he just found out Sherlock died? Think about it. You've just been dragged to New Orleans. You're not entirely sure why. All of your luggage just got strewn about a dock. You're wearing someone else's clothes. And then you find out that the sole reason you're here is just died. Just a thought. Just throwing that out there. Alright. We don't have to talk to anyone about anything.
I know. Exciting, ain't it? I'll be right with you.
Just perish. Black opal, origin Australia, 40 carats. Rarest stone believed to be a piece of shat. That's the same one. Same thing. They can't be all the rarest. That's not how this works. Oosh. Ah, bored. Developers. I love seeing developers. Like Andreas Larson and Luke Leibel.
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
Plaque with philanthropists. The banking house of E.W. Gray thinks it's fine philanthropists. H. Armitage Dillard. E. Arneson, French Quarter. J. Atkinson, St. Thomas. R. Carter, French Quarter. B. Chambers, Michaud. S. Clemens, St. Thomas. G. Engel, or Gengel, Fillmore. M. Hartnett, Faubourg Marigny. And J. Howlett, Lakeview. Gengel. Gengel. Fillmore Gengel. I've got two evidence. Two evidence, too furious. Oh, you're ready to talk now, okay.
Morning, sir, and welcome to the E.W. Gray Banking House.
You were the
auction
barmaid.
will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I do have some questions, if you don't mind.
Now, what's special about rocks? I don't know what they're just shiny bits of stone, right?
These gems are rather curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Coober Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
So they was like covered in oil or something? That doesn't sound special. Those two had it before. Why did they get rid of them? Did they lose their house like me? My wife took them.
Forgive my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
It's those details, sorry. Can I nick them?
It doesn't say where these stones came from. No provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most.
Is this gonna work?
Auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity. Ha! What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Don't you recognize your old pal? The other hat needs a green detail. Gee, fools AU, Sherlock. Friends and you don't recognize. Observe. We're gonna profile him. Let's go. Cowboy hat. Large wool hat, oversized. His head shrunk recently. In the wash. Sheriff Grubb, position of power. He has a badge. Golden revolver champion, proud or poser. Luxurious textile, cares for appearance. Gun. American. Hand. Polished nails, fashionable or hates getting dirty. Sheriff Grubb is actually a barking, toothless dog. Watson! What are you... The man attempts to make the impression that he is an important figure in the life of New Orleans. However, he's just a small cog in the governmental machine. In fact, the sheriff feels so uncomfortable and displeased with his role that he tries to compensate with ridiculous tournaments, fashionable looks, and threatening behavior. Fashionable menace. Sheriff Grubb is the law in New Orleans. He's fairly eccentric, looking after his nails and appearance and image. However, it's just a cover for the true nature as a remorseless and highly powerful individual in the local community who uses his image to distract and disguise his true nature. I'll go with that because it sounds like a villain, and this story needs a villain. Why not?
Of course I know you, Sheriff.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable,
Get arrested.
but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Fines? Right. I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, Assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
For some reason, Watson's in disguise.
I'm not actually... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Think careful now, because Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed them to the gators.
Okay, he didn't know. He's just trying to blackmail us.
So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
How could somebody have possibly seen through our disguise as somebody who doesn't look anything like us? Yeah, the disguise is this coat and hat. The disguise are these two assets of clothes that they went into Unity and then clicked the hue button and went, yep. This guy knows the guy Watson's dressed as and doesn't notice Watson is completely different. Is someone completely different. Now he does know. He was just playing along so he could blackmail us. Why didn't Sherlock dress up in the disguise? Who knows? Hey Sherlock, it went great.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
It was stupid.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
Back to the boat. They wanted to have Watson do things in this game for reasons. Wasn't that long ago we played as Watson. We don't. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be that often we do it. Never mind, never mind. We take what life gives us. If life gives you Watson, you make Watson aid. And he will aid because he's the doctor. Can only imagine because Sherlock is about to die. There's a difference between imagination and hope.
Hey,
A pox on the crew. A pox on the crew. A pox on the crew.
What is that? Oh, that's thunder. Oh, there's some rumblies going on. That came out of nowhere. Sorry, there's something.
A pox on the crew.
There's a rhythm to that. What is it?
A pox on the crew.
A pox on the crew.
What is that? What is it?
A pox on the crew.
That's gonna bother me. What is it? I'm gonna leave it there.
A pox on the crew.
But I'm gonna be thinking about that for the next hour. My brain's gonna be going, what is it? So what do I do then? Holmes?
You know, I think the look actually compliments you. Why bother changing it?
Change. Boo! Oh, there's a flash of lightning. Do we get to hear thunder? Yeah, it's kind of rumbly. It's not really proper bang or anything. Oh, it is a bit of a boom. Bit of rumblies. got thunder and lightning, yeah. Very, very frightening. So what is? Can't change. Can't change clothes here. So instead, insisted on us leaving the positive consequence. There's no sense in wearing Barnaby's silly smelly outfit anymore. Time to go back to the boat and change it. But the rain is pouring down.
Check Watson's tab.
His bar tab, it's massive. Watson's tab? What? Watson has a tab? In outfit. I literally can't do anything yet. Oop, I can do that. There is no control on that screen. Nothing. More thunder though. Crew, hang on.
A pox on the crew.
No, no! Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order.
This is a deliberate sabotage.
Oh, bollocks, now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
Bollocks!
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And
it's very rainy.
John, I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Well, it's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grubb. The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
You've got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The Nymph? Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Ooh, a lot of lightning.
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word, Holmes, and I'll hand you over to the sheriff.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Oh, go annoy someone else while I visit the Nymph.
Not the ASMR. I didn't know whether to try and turn up the game. I mean, I can't turn up the game outside the game, but turn it up inside. Well, they want people to leave town, so they throw away the luggage they need to leave town. Right, to the Nymph. This away. With pretty flowers. Hello.
Always a pleasure to see you regular, Mr. Barnaby. Welcome home.
Hi. Well, this looks nice. Why does it sound like it's raining outside? It looks perfectly nice. This is a nice clear day. I don't know why they've put rain sound effects in the game. Real weird. Must have been some sort of miscommunication between the sound and the visuals departments. Difficult keeping a large group of game developers all on the same track, you know. Dunwich pear. The only taste that truly satisfies. So what am do? Any clothes? People got clothes. Can John wear the dress?
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. we seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne will know it. She's across everything in New Orleans.
Lightning.
Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
Can I get over there? I want to get over there. The very dangerous walkway. No? Okay. Well, hope you're all enjoying...
Ah, forgive me, Watson. The difference is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
If we're critiquing wardrobes, Holmes, maybe you can explain why you used to roll just one sleeve up. Did you get bored halfway through?
This is randomly bickering now, that's fun. Oh, no. Spent all that time trying to get clothes for Watson, and now I'm just not Watson. Can I change my clothes? No. Freaking, you give me outfits and I can't put them on. It's called autism, Watson. Shut up. Right, okay. Banjo chase, let's go. Hi, Doc. Welcome to New Orleans. It's very rainy here, as you can hear. Tom says you need the one sleeve rolled up, okay? Hoss! Hello, Hoss. Give pats, pat, pat. Feifel & Co. Wanted. Gazebo. It does say gazebo. Ryan Gazebo Kelly for stealing an overcoat, a pair of socks, and a boot. Reward, a lifetime supply of beer. Okay. I would like to point out here that if that's, you know, if there's a wanted poster going up for stealing clothes,
Look, Watson.
Lightning.
What have we here? A local crime star.
A star? You have a strange way with words. Frankly, we have more pressing matters.
I'm not going after these troublemakers, but the posters will add nicely to my collection of criminal profiles. I read a study that suggests facial features can determine a person's tendency towards cruelty or deviant behavior.
Well, you can't stop progress.
Have there been any atrocious American stereotypes yet? Yes. None in the game so far, but yes. There's a down on the bayou. Did that just... I don't think it said that. I don't know what it did say, but it didn't say that. Don't know. What are we doing with this? The side quest. Oh, we're getting the wanted posters. We're just collecting posters. Okay. I thought we were trying to find the guy. Sherlock's discovered profiling. What do you mean discovered? We've been doing it all this time. Oh no, we have had American stereotypes in the fact that Watson apparently is worse at judging people than Holmes. He's like, you have a sandwich in your pocket. You're a conspiracy theorist. Okay, I think this is where we're supposed to go, so let's not. We're looking for posters, apparently. Pig! Pig, pig. Hello, pig. Oh, you're a good pig. Look at that good pig. That's a good pig. Look at him. Aww. Oh, the sandwich was Holmes. Oh, that sandwich was Holmes. What was Watson? Watson did another one. Oh yeah, Watson looked at the sheriff and went, you're wearing nice clothes, you have nail varnish on and have a sheriff's badge. You must be an absolute insecure arsehole. That's the Giddy Gator Bar. Doomed Folk. Ah, there we go. Viridian Ale. Pelagic Brewery's Viridian Ale. Keep yourself afloat.
Oh, yeah, well.
Enlightening. I don't know how we find wanted posters. They're just around. Is this the one I looked at before? No, it's different. Black Widow. Jennifer Black Widow Pritchett for baking and selling pies with human meat. $800. These all references that I don't know. That was the way down there. No, hang on, was it? I don't know. They've just given up understandable background chatter. Peg. This is the pig. I remember the pig. Lightning. I'm pointing out lightning every time because there might be thunder afterwards and it might come through on the microphone. Sorry. I'm looking for posters. I do not have time to pay attention to people on the road. Frankly, walking into somebody is a one-person act. And I wasn't paying attention, so it must have been you. If you were paying attention, you could have moved out the way. I'm having a feeling the wanted posters are all in the area over there. Oh no, there's one. The feeling was wrong. Brian the Impaler Matucci for the dismemberment of 13 people, $10,000. We very much started on the kind of low end of the crimes, didn't we? But they're ratcheting up. Don't know, but being called Black Widow and then selling human pies certainly implies she's a man-eater. She's a man-eater.
Yes, any let me have them.
What? I think what they said was. The problem with these sorts of games is that you need to somehow represent that, despite the number of languages that Sherlock Holmes understands, he does not understand US English, and so you have to represent that somehow. Harold the Dr. Gaussler for breaking into jail to socialise with cohorts and colleagues. Reward $10 and a fine hat. Cinque Pani. Zio Giovanni, we can feed everyone. That looks vaguely terrifying. Look at those lamb chop sideburns. New Orleans Police Department. They like us in there. Kill it with fire! It's fine. You're welcome. I'm stealing wanted posters. It's important business. Any honor around here? Lightning. Oh, there's one. Wanted Drakon the Grim Reaper for necromancy, kidnapping, and attempted murder. Reward $200 and the sheriff's personal gratitude. No trespassing. Well, I'm not a tress, so I can pass, right? Thought a parasol was a neck piece on a dress. I was like, ma'am, you are far too overdressed for this. She's a massive ruff. Wrong era. You brought the wrong costume. Can't get the good extras these days. Yeah. Wanted Stan Lord Smith.
How much is gratitude worth in monies?
Not getting blackmailed by the sheriff. How many other posters? I think there were 10. Something like that. 0. Kira says there is 0. I believe. Stan Lord Smith for piracy. Reward as much gold as the wanted weighs. Interesting. You gonna force feed him before you hand him over? Oh, I thought it was a sneaky one over there. Cat! Different colour cat! Oh, he's meowing and wants to go inside the hotel. Meow. Give pats. Meow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Sir, eat all these potatoes and then I'll turn you over.
And then you can cook on the other side? No, that's not what you meant. To be honest, you've missed a lot of what's going on. You've been half asleep for most of today. Get the sleeps. Body needs sleeps. Get the sleeps.
Back.
Back.
Also weight these weighted clothes, please.
Think you saw one. Back. Whereabouts? Good news! Guy came over half an hour before the stream to fix the
I think
low
I
wire.
saw one.
Whence? From whence did you see? Right before you enter the road you entered. So this one? Ah, yeah. Tamik Sweet Roll Adjudicator for stealing 20 oranges and a packet of nuts. Reward 3 fine horses. There you go. Whence? Was there one in here? Thunder. Rumble, rumble, rumble. There is not one in here. There's a cat though. More demon cats. 3 horses for that guy. It's a good reward. Bet they weigh more than the potato man. He's not the potato man. I just think of him as the man who's being force-fed potatoes now. Check this wall up until that building. Aha. Is that Watson? I think that's Watson. Wanted Donald the Wet Bandit McLeod for assaulting relatives with a raw chicken. This hitman? $5 and a pair of shoes. Nice. Oh, this was the little alleyway, yes. This building? Haven't had a nose around the pillars of this one.
That's a Home Alone reference.
Reference. I'm glad we have a Home Alone reference. I have not seen Home Alone. I have played Home Alone 2 for the Super Nintendo, which is, and I say this with confidence, bloody awful. I don't think... No, this was the street I just came from, so I have been up there. Sorry, there's a lot of camera panning. Just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Because I want to get 100% on this game that I've definitely missed a side quest on. Don't think there's a good Home Alone game. Apparently all of the other Home Alone 2 games for all of the other systems are better than the one I played, so that's something. Don't know if it's good, but better. Excuse me, what? Aha! Rafa Zathuchu. I'm going with that. Aronte for conspiracy to commit tax fraud via necromancy. Reward 10 acres of land and a farm. These are very erratic rewards. How many have we got? Whoops. A lot. One more. Look on the pub. The amazing Alonzo. Alonzo. 2 necromancers. Yeah, I'm assuming these are all references to something or other. Meow. See, she didn't mind me running into her. Everyone else. Bit too sensitive. Is that a goose? Hello. Good to meet you. There's the good pig.
Honk.
Suspicious? Honk indeed. For some reason, my brain tried to combine the like the bumper sticker thing of like honk if you blank. But what it combined it with was the Terminator quote, "Come with me if you want to live," and it just turned into honk with me if you want to live. Anyway, I'm just thinking of a goose Terminator now. I don't want to go in there because there's probably not a wanted poster in there. Watson, please. We're missing one, which is always how it is until you finish it. Not a particularly erudite observation, but... Honk if you want to live. I would try and do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, but I have never attempted to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, and I have no confidence that I could do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, so I won't. The one like on this building? There's the dog. No, doesn't look like it. Probably not going to be one on the side of a boat, is there? Map online if you want it. And if you remember where you got all the others. No. I do not remember where I got all the others. Is that one? No. Look for missing. Sun Tao, 34, last seen in Chinatown. Okay. Missing persons, posters. Schedule of ships.
Our ship leaves tomorrow morning. No room for sightseeing then.
Good. Are we going to learn about this gemstone auction? No. We're going to see more of these.
More people missing here, too.
People are missing! Who'd have thought? You said you think you missed a side quest. Have you done the Frog in the Wall's last chapter? We did the Frog in the Wall. The one that I think I missed was I didn't get any kind of conclusion to the ghost one. In, back in the London docks. Because I couldn't work out what to do next. No one seemed to want to talk about it. Where's this last post? Where could it be? This is exciting. Stream gameplay. The hottest action on Twitch. Pay for the seat, but you'll only need the edge, which is a bit weird actually, because you didn't have to pay. Why did you pay? Shouldn't have paid. I didn't get the money. Who were you paying? Whoever you paid, tell them to give you the money back.
Give me my money back.
I don't have it. I don't know who you gave it to. One on the floor? No. Did we check these walls in here? Very dark, but that would be a fun place to hide. No.
I will bring a spade to your garden, Mr. Parsnips. Give me back my 50 pence piece and the Kit Kat.
I found 6 pence in the washing machine today. I can give you that. Also, I ate the Kit Kat, sorry. Cat! There's a cute cat. It's having a clean. Excuse me, sir, do you know anything about wanted posters?
I feel much better in this suit, even if it is not mine.
Okay.
I don't know, just...
I am just running around in circles. Not particularly. Cat is having an eep. Living a meow now. Okay, well maybe we'll come back. We probably will come back because there's the chase to do. May or may not be in this game. Voodoo Samedi. Oh, this is where I found the crystal ball, I see. Doesn't Samedi mean Sunday? In a language? French, maybe? Oh. What I'm missing still might be a little further. There's one other building with a broken roof, which is in the fishing quad. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. We're going in, everyone.
I'm gonna die. Gonna die.
Another case.
Are you all right, sir?
No time to lose.
It'll come again. I will die.
What happened?
The lower of death came to me last night. I know it will come again.
What happened during the night?
Let's start from the beginning. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Could you describe last night's events for me?
There was a big bang.
I'm Cole Seabrook. It was my mom, Brigitte. She came to me in the shape of a giant black rooster. Before that,
thought I said lobster.
Some hit the wall outside. Then she came in. She took my will and she led me to the water.
Perhaps you were dreaming?
I wish I was. The Great Gator was there. It called me and I couldn't resist, but then the spell broke and I managed to crawl ashore.
Interesting.
I know how it sounds to an outsider, but it was the lower of death and it ain't finished with me.
What?
You mentioned
Sleep
a
well.
lower. What is that exactly?
You outsiders only know one God. But there are many and we call them lowers. And my mom Brigitte is one of them. She's the lower of death and life. She heals the righteous and punishes the guilty.
Did you feel anything strange? Did the chicken peck at your feet?
Did you feel anything apart from fear last night?
I wasn't.
Yeah. The signs of my mom's presence, no doubt about it. Everything became blurry, and my mouth was dry, and the light became very bright.
This sounds like
something.
It's gonna sound strange. This sounds like every black character in Metal Gear Solid, and I say that because I know they're all voiced by the same voice actor. It's probably not that voice actor, but it sounds like it. I'm gonna investigate your
house. Are you
house.
a good fisherman, Cole?
I wouldn't say so, sir.
I didn't say it didn't sound like it though. Not wrong. Carrots.
Supper leftovers.
You leaving their bones, honestly. Where are people's manners these days?
It's not a simple tea, a herbal concoction, rather.
Black tea seems not to be very popular here.
And or too expensive. Can I change clothes yet?
Some chewing tobacco leaves.
Some chewing tobacco leaves other people alone.
Cheap and strong brew.
Iron brew? Hello. That guy does not seem to be happy to be in this photo.
Judging by the facial features, Cole and one of his relatives. With William in Shreveport, 1879.
I'll steal that, thank you. Don't worry, be happy.
He dropped a cup here.
Okay. Ladle. Beans. Everyone eats beans. Oibs.
It smells sweet.
But I'm just gonna eat these.
This one is almost odorless. Interesting. I will take it just in case.
I'll take your things.
The healing properties of some herbs are truly amazing, Holmes.
And some are extremely dangerous.
Watson, Sherlock is getting in the drugs again.
He's getting in the drugs again. It's the only reason we came here. Let's find the local drugs. There's still the time that it took 10 minutes for a picture to be taken. Don't think so, maybe? I don't really know anything about the history of photography. Let's be real. I had to look up what cameras looked like in the 1940s for our for our RPG on Monday. Those men did not look like they were related. I didn't want to say, but you know. The recipe. Mix in equal proportions. Goldenrod, strawberry leaves, jasmine flowers. Exotic. A mortar and pestle.
Cold ground herbs here.
Cold ground herbs here. Cold ground herbs. Snort! Pig! Where am pig? Anything else while I'm here?
There are too many imprints here. It's hard to say where he did or didn't go.
If only people had kept this nice and clean.
Sir?
Did you drink?
I must ask you, did you have a drink last night?
No, sir, I didn't take a sip. It all happened before I went to bed, and I only drink to fall asleep. That's just how it is lately.
Okay. One of the exotic herbs that Watson wanted to know more about because they're so foreign was strawberry leaves. Oh, that wasn't a pig, it was a Kronk. Hello, Kronk. Pull the lever. That's all I know about that film. Oh, dead bird.
We have a feathered friend in the case.
Blued droplets.
The poor bird crashed against Cole's house.
Oh. Oh. Poor thing.
The damage is recent.
Okay. Okay. A feather.
A feather. Not black, however.
Did you really expect to find the feather of rock here?
The what? Is that a Zelda item? Examine the foots. Unsteady. He was unstable.
More boot prints here.
Handprint crawled. You was drank. Was am you drank? Right. Let's see the possibilities of this bit. Oh no, there's an alligator. Or he was just sort of there. He did talk about the big gator. That sort of makes sense. The dead bird. Rock's feather is a Zelda thing. Oh, nice. This is fine. Oh no, there's chicken. I'm just drunk. Yum yum, chomp chomp, Oh, oh my word! A chicken came in. Squawk squawk. Oh no! I dropped a drink. Ah! A chicken came in. I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm trying to prove here. What's with the massive chicken? I don't know. Well, there is a handprint there, so that makes sense. Are we just gonna say, hey, you made all this up? There was never a chicken. Oh, that affected that one. Just went, oh god, I'm drunk. Oh, chomp, eat food. Oh no, sleepy. Oh, I feel ill. I'm going to throw up in the lake. That's my story. How does it go?
Cole was having dinner.
Correctly.
He was alone. The herbal decoction started to affect him. He became dizzy and dropped the cup. Hallucinations and stimulation brought him outside. have drowned if not for the sobering effects of the cold water.
We solved the case. Literally nothing happened. What a genius we are.
Sir?
I know the reason for your vision.
Cole, I am sure that you were alone last night. The Lowers were not with you.
Well, what else could you say?
I didn't say that I disbelieve you. I'm wondering about this recipe.
Neither did he.
It's just herbal tea. I went to Mr. Sam D and he gave me the recipe to help calm my heart.
Is he a doctor?
He is a voodooist. It was risky, but all I wanted was some sleep.
Where can I find him?
On the side of the church at one of the entrances to the Fisherman's Quarter. Look for a Veve sign, but watch what you say. He has the power of voodoo.
I'll be careful.
Sir?
What happened to the boat?
Your boat is wrecked. What happened?
Well, I stumbled over a cypress root.
You'd need some force to cause that damage.
Yeah. And to be really down on your luck.
Investigation scene completed. Well, we can bugger off and see Samdi. Because I know where that is. Samdi, do you have a giant chicken? I missed it. It's in here, right? I believe it's in here. Here we are. Samdi's letter. Dear Mr. Holmes, I knew that when you heard about voodoo, you would be immediately skeptical. This world is not what it seems. I find it strange that in your journey you are still in disbelief. I'm sorry that I won't be there when you come for me. I would love to help open your eyes. I presume you wanted to ask me about the recipe you found at Cole's house. Knowing of this tragedy, I told him to brew an infusion from these herbs. The effects of that infusion are solace and mollification. If you don't believe me, read this book. There are answers that you seek. May the spirits be with you, Mr. Holmes. Samdi. P.S. After you find what you are seeking, please return the tome. Some books can do bad things if they fall into the wrong hands. Nice. Time for class. Goodbye. Have a good class. Thank you for chit-chat. I have not found the wanted poster yet, but it is still in my brain. Sam's book. Book. A thick old book filled with notes on rites, spirits, and symblos. A significant part of the book is devoted to various oibs, their descriptions, and their properties. We can just ask people about all these things, I suppose. Anything else? No? We can take the book back? Let's take the book back. Talk to you.
At least the weather is on our side.
Can we talk to people? Yeah, I know. We cannot talk to people about the book. Hello, I have a book.
Oh, no two ways about it.
Okay, that doesn't help. Posted a map with all the postal locations in Discord. Do you think the one is all the way on the left that I'm missing? Oop. Jeeb is being helpful. Jeeb's being great. Yes, we have not been there yet. That's good. I can quickly have a run over there. Or
Yes, any let me have them.
yes, check in. Hiding it from me. Wanted Liam Sunshine Clayton for mass poisoning during the Christmas soiree. $600 and a congressional gold medal.
This will be enough for my collection.
As long as you don't hang those ugly faces up at Baker Street.
They're going above your bed. The doomed folk. Okay, now what do we talk to people about things.
Help me, please.
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
The locals seem to respect Samedi, despite him being a little strange. He helps people with their health problems, can give advice, resolve disputes, and can also remove slander and hexes. He's a libel lawyer.
Could you help me?
No, I've not heard about that, sorry.
That's fine. What do you know about this?
Excuse me, just one question.
No, I've not heard about that, sorry.
Have you... excuse...
Could you help me?
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
This guy knows everything. Got a purple waistcoat from that I can't wear. Nice! Cole's neighbors saw him that night, and when he left the house they thought he was drunk. Cole was alone, no spirits were observed.
I'm cursed, sir.
Cursed by the plague of alcohol. What's this? Lucy. Champagne. That's the thing I'm looking for at the moment for the main quest. Not right now. Can I? Is there a way to read this? Brain? No. Yeah, that's the actual main quest. Could search certain things in the archive. Okay. Search these things in the archives. Yellow flower with pointed leaves. A yellow flower with alternate elliptical pointed leaves, which are narrowed into a winged petiole. Petiole. It has yellow flowers in small, numerous baskets, less than an inch in diameter, collected at the tops of the stems in a narrow, erect, paniculate inflorescence. Have you ever read a sentence not knowing half of the words in it? I feel like I'm back at uni again. I recognize that. I had to pronounce it. Smell. Has a paniculate inflorescence. Inflorescence. Does that mean it doesn't smell? Color, yellow. Leaves and flowers. Less than an inch. Go. Goldenrod. Fairly certain we knew this. Perennial herbaceous plant from the Asteraceae family. Goldenrod has a strong diuretic effect. Is used for indigestion, rheumatism. It has general anti-inflammatory property. Okay. So that's just green leaves. A bunch of green trifoliate leaves, 1.5 to 2.5 inches in diameter. When squeezed, it is possible to smell a slightly sour odor. 1.5 to 2.5 inches. That, I guess. Leaf form. Trifoliate. Smell. Sour. Switch. Strawberry. We already knew that as well. Strawberry leaves are an effective remedy to improve appetite and normalize digestive processes. Teas and infusions with strawberry leaves have a positive effect on the work of the heart, help lower blood pressure. They have a mild analgesic effect. This stream does not constitute medical advice.
No shit, Sherlock.
I'm surprised we haven't said that more, to be honest. Okay, the large white flowers. Several large white flowers about 4 to 6 inches tall. The fragrant flowers are trumpet-shaped. Have a pleasant, strong, sweet odor. Sweet. White flowers. Jimson weed, also known as devil's snare, is a potent poisonous plant. In case of poisoning, Jimson weed causes dry mouth, speech and swallowing disorders, dilated pupils, impaired near vision, fear of light, delirium, hallucinations, and agitation. Severe poisoning is characterized by the loss of orientation and sharp mental arousal. Jimson weed. I'm gonna have a little chat to you about Jimson weed. Where did you get these oibs?
Cole, where are these herbs from?
I bought them from Zora. Her stall is at the market near the port.
To oibs. We're going to Oibland. We must inform somebody that they are accidentally selling poison. Who is selling oibs?
Yeah, I bet Zora will kill her. Did you see Ashley Rush there? Fearsome woman.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm afraid for them Chinese and for anyone who messes with her.
Strawberry leaves. Occasionally they come back as well. Tobacco leaves. No one's sticking around, are they? Dried goldenrod. Isn't that a place in Pokemon? But is it prickly pear poison? Nobody truly knows. That was you.
Could you help me?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
I'm bone tired. I'm absolutely exhausted. I got no energy. I can't possibly help you. Yeah, sure, I'm up for it. Goldenrod City. Yeah, there we go. Zora went to the Chinatown market. She was wanting to start a fight with another Oib merchant there. Zora is known for her quarrelsome temper. However, for the last few days, she's been unusually aggressive. Has she been eating the poison? Tends to make people aggressive. Poison. We must find the Battle of the Oib Smiths. Cat.
Are these herbs fresh? And you dare call my product substandard?
Hello, are you drunk?
Excuse me, are you Zora?
I am. What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have several questions, if you don't mind.
You an Oib merchant?
You are selling herbs, is that right?
Do you want to buy something?
Not really. I wanted to ask if you have the herbs from this list.
Goldenrod, jasmine, strawberry. These are very common. I do sell them same as any other herb merchant.
Do you know Cole Seabrook?
I came here because Cole Seabrook mentioned you. Do you know him?
Unfortunately, yeah. He's my late husband's brother.
You trying to kill him? What about Jimson weed? Do you know who Jimson weed is?
A poisonous plant, but it can help ease the pain if you know how to use it. Some believe you can use it to create a zombie, a will-less slave.
Is that what you wanted for Cole? Or did you sell it accidentally?
Did Cole get what he deserved? The Loas heard my prayers.
So you admit it was on purpose?
I admit there's a higher power maintaining order and justice in this world, and Cole got what he deserved. I'm happy that it happened, but that doesn't mean I'm to blame.
Can I ask what caused such hatred?
The sheriff confiscated all our weapons, and then the disappearance began. William wanted one rifle, just one, to protect us. Cole was too eager to help, and as a result, my Will got a bullet in his chest.
How did Cole explain what took place?
He just walked away as if nothing happened. Cole is the reason I lost my husband, and he should pay for it.
Don't you want to know what really happened?
For me, it's clear. An innocent man would tell everything. Only the guilty remain silent.
I just wanted to know about herbs.
My day was no bowl of cherries, but you've ruined it completely.
Cole's tragedy. Let's chat with Cole, I guess. Back we go. Husband wanted to get a gun and you're mad his brother helped him? I think his brother just didn't do anything. And so he's like, you killed him! Like, no, he just didn't do anything. Holmes looks like he's never slept. That is true. Both him looking like that and never sleeping. I thought that was your face then, it's your hat. Okay. So what is this horrific monstrosity walking towards me? Oh, it's a hat. Hasn't slept since Switzerland. Well, yeah, we took the direct train. It didn't have a sleeper carriage, so. It's alright, it's a couple of hours on the Atlantic Tunnel. It's fine. But what if? Hey, look, shortcut. When does all the Lovecraft happen? We've had quite a lot of Lovecraft so far, to be fair. You may have missed it all.
Sir?
Tell me about your bro.
I've learned about your tragedy, Cole. My condolences.
Zora told you, didn't she?
Can you tell me what happened and why you feel guilty?
My brother died. I'm alive, and William is not. That's why.
Who shot him?
Did you see who shot him?
It was the bloody sheriff. I swear I saw him smiling.
What was the plan?
Tell me, what was the plan?
William had to get into the warehouse through the eastern gate, the one not far from the market on the edge of the railroad. I hid behind the barrels. I was on the lookout.
So what went wrong?
William went in, then came back with a rifle. I saw him jump off the crate, and then bang! He was lying there dead.
What happened? What happened?
What happened next?
My heart stopped. I froze. Then the sheriff yelled, "See if there are more rats." And I woke up. I ran away. I had just one task, and I failed it. And for my mistake, the lower of death will come for me.
All happened near the eastern gates of the warehouse near the market at the corner, closest to the railroad. Cole was hiding behind the barrels. Okie dokie. Twiff! Is Twiff dying? Not my end. Not Freyman, it's Twiff. Barrels? This looks like a warehouse. Corner closest to the railroad. There's a different warehouse?
The warehouse eastern gates.
Ah.
According to Cole, it all started somewhere near the barrels.
Near the barrels. Chewed leaves, tobacco.
Chewed tobacco. That's the spot.
Hey.
I hid behind the barrels. I was on the lookout.
He was on the lookout. Look out. Well, that's that case solved. What am I looking for? I'll get rid of that. Ooh. So close. So close. Yeah. I'm up on your benches and there's nothing you can do about it, sir. It's mine now. Yes, clean my shoes. I think I'm supposed to be an object there. Thank you, thank you. Here we are, just... Oh, there's the thing. And print oil.
An oily handprint. The substance has solidified. I assume that this is cosmoline with which the gun was lubricated.
William went in, then came back with a rifle.
And accidentally shot himself jumping out. I'll laugh if I get stabbed by a Cthulhu tentacle for clowning around. Never. Bullet hole. It went right through.
William was shot here.
I saw him jump off the crane and then bang! He was lying there dead.
The bullet went through him, and based on its velocity and mass, I would say the shooter was no more than 35 or 40 feet away.
A reward unlocked. I can't use. Okay. Oh. Shooter's position unseen for Cole.
The sheriff stood here. Cole had no chance to spot him approaching.
It's a terrible choice of position, and it cost his brother his life.
Then the sheriff yelled, "See if there are more rats!" And I woke up.
And what did Cole do?
Panicked. Froze.
My heart stopped. I froze.
Deep imprints. Man was running.
Cole sought safety in flight.
Now I see why Cole thinks he deserved it. He simply left his brother behind.
He did not have much of an option.
Sad.
We knew all this.
I think Zora would like to know about this.
He said this. We haven't learned anything. Am I wrong? This is exactly what he said. I thought we were going to learn like a twist. No, that was just, we just saw what the guy said. Oh, we said we were going to Zora. Cool, I guess. We got to see it happen. It'd be cool if the guy went, oh, it was by the East Warehouse. I don't really want to talk about it. And then we have to go there and find out what it was. Good job, Sherlock. You solved the already solved case.
The crazy one is gone. Look for her somewhere else.
That does not help me.
May I ask you something?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Fine.
Can I ask you a question?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Ow.
New one for Sherlock. The case of the solved case. She just back here? Is she working here again? She's working here again. Hi.
What do you want?
Cole and William share blame. Cole is not to blame. I mean, the sheriff is to blame. He shot your brother. This is not to blame. I wouldn't say Williams shared the blame. He got shot. You know, I'm gonna go Cole's not to blame. His eyelashes going grey. Oh yeah, that's weird. You point things like that out, and I'm not gonna unsee it now. His eyelashes are whiter than his eye whites. I'm gonna go Cole's not to blame, I guess. I mean, he kind of is, but there's not much you can do after someone gets shot.
I know you are angry at Cole, but you must know that he is not guilty of your husband's death. I was at the warehouse and I saw it all myself. The sheriff shot William and Cole couldn't prevent it, not even at the cost of his life.
Why did Cole survive then? And how did he return unwounded?
He had no chance of stopping the sheriff, but he found himself unnoticed. All he could do was run or die.
That jackal sheriff. Perhaps you're right. I didn't want to kill Cole. It's just too painful to know that he's still around while my Will's dead.
You can mourn with Cole. Forgive him if you can.
I'll need some time for that.
What? Well...
I miss Will so much.
Okay. Go chat, I guess, with Guy. What did we solve? I don't know. Basically, we reiterated what she already knew, but then we said, oh, but it wasn't his fault, actually. And she went, oh, yeah, I suppose you're right. Like good detectives. I'm pulling a face. I don't know if you can tell that I'm pulling a face, but I'm pulling a face.
Sir?
You were poisoned!
I have good news. No lowers are coming for you. You were poisoned.
What?
Zora sold you Jimson weed instead of jasmine. That was the cause of your hallucination. She wanted revenge.
It doesn't change anything. Look, the lowers were guiding her. I deserved it.
I went to the warehouse and I know what happened. You are not guilty of William's death. You had no chance of stopping the sheriff. Your only choice was to run or die.
That was my purpose as a brother. But I failed William. I'm a coward. I ruined 2 lives in one evening, including Zora's.
I spoke with Zora and she forgives you. Now is the time
she doesn't.
to forgive yourself.
She said she needs time.
Thank you, sir. I'll try.
We got a magician's hat, everyone. Which we can't wear. Game! What was that case? That was baffling. Many questions. Okay, let's go meet this person. Wrap it up. Are they up here? Oh! Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Tocqueville? Lafayette! Hush now. No offense, Cher. Them two
Another
don't take
case
kindly
solved
to
by the one and
kids,
only Sherlock
especially
Holmes.
foreigners. How can champagne help you? Trip to the bayou? Feeding a huge crocodile?
Some other time, perhaps. Word has it you know everything that goes on round these parts.
Maybe, maybe not. What you want to know?
The bank in town recently purchased a valuable collection of gemstones from a wealthy man. What do you know of it?
Sure. I hear everything. This time I tell you for free. Next
You can turn back
time,
time.
you pay.
Thank you.
May have been 1-2 weeks ago. Rich man's butler sold him some black opals.
And this rich man is?
Don't know his name, only that he from the French Quarter. Folk back in town could take you there. That's all I know. You need a boat? I hire him out for dollars. Or a bottle of you-know-what.
Thank you for the offer and the help.
Of champagne in this one. She seems neat.
Careful. Nolans may look welcoming, but not every smile is friendly.
We've been extorted. Not feeling all that welcome. Right. Are we able... Jewel Seller A? We now have... Well, I kind of wanted the thing that had all the names of all the people on it. Maybe? Oh, okay, that was the... I see. Plaque with philanthropists. There we go. And now his eyelashes are fine. It was a lighting thing, don't worry about it. He's most likely Mr. A for Arneson. Most likely the jewel seller who stands behind the A in the telegram from the Edelweiss Institute is E. Arneson from the French Quarter. Who do you know? Who do you want with Arneson?
You can look at my dogs, but don't touch them.
No, give pets. Well, we can run around and ask about EIA Arneson next time. Still can't change clothes. Terrible. Anywho, swoosh. It's a good time to end. Yee. Thanks for coming along. Hope you had a nice time. Thank you for stream. Thank you for stream. Yee. We only got one of those only got one of the 3 new locks. Look forward to the fashion show when the game lets us, yeah. Did we ever get somewhere where there's like...
Your friend is dead.
Okay, well, Watson's gonna die. That's a portent. Thank you for Chillstrom was much needed. You're very welcome.
From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
Thank you for being here and chatting. It was lovely. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow morning with doodling something. I need to get some references ready for
There are severed body parts strewn all over the office.
For the severed body parts, because I keep drawing them attached to people, and that's not right. But yee. Morning stream. Thanks from the Sherlock's cooks.
There's his room. Just keep the noise down.
I'll keep the noise down. But yeah, there's So morning stream tomorrow, and then presumably...
Stuck.
Thank you, Kratos. Summer camp later in the evening. That was perfect timing.
It's boarded shut. I'll need to find another way in.
It's boarded shut. Only way to get good anatomy, draw some severed body parts strewn all over the office, and then you just sort of sellotape them together in the picture. And they keep interrupting me. It's fine. I'm fine.
Open the door!
It's locked.
The door will... They're having a conversation. Kratos really wants Jack to open that door, and Jack's having none of it.
Behuin and Kugnath, Fanu Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kolth Cthulhu Kafungni, Ia Rigazengaro, Ia Hydra.
Heard that one a few times. We got it. We got Cthulhu, everyone.
It won't budge. I'll need to find another way in.
And he just snaps right back. Classic Jack. We got the Cthulhu.
It won't budge. I'll need to find another way in.
And a lot of Jack. Ooh! I've just seen Mrs. posted cool things. Ooh. Look at them's stylizedness. Shh. No, all the poking and pointing and going, ooh. What percentage of lock commands is Jack at this point? We're at 125 now, and I think there are 60 Jack, so we're now less than half. Let me get it up.
It's wedged shut. It figures.
Audio. There are... Yes, there are 60 Jack, so we're less than half.
The doorway is sealed by some mystical force.
But still pretty darn close to half.
Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big.
That one feels like it comes up more often. A team up of Jack and Kratos, the combination nobody wanted. Look at the art what you made. Yes, I added that. I added some new locked things, and I added that. And I'm also trying to maybe redesign the stream, this screen here, to be a bit more open. I don't know, maybe something for next year. Boosted the odds of the smack on the ring.
From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
Well, that's the second or third time we've had that one, so... It's just less memorable. Because it's not about smacking someone in the rear. It doesn't make me think of Moggs.
I can't find the room in which you say you're locked up.
I kind of want to keep this going until we get one of the new ones. Even if it's just the one we saw earlier. Well, I haven't got music ready, so we can delay it a little longer. Him jowled?
Open the door!
Jack still hasn't opened that door.
I can't go that way.
Started out with one of the new ones, then nothing. Tory sense. I don't remember doing that. They were just on there. I must have shared it somewhere else.
Evil Emart.
Yes.
It's blocked. I can't go that way.
I asked for snakes covering the face, and I just ended up painting M. M juicer.
The shutters are tightly sealed.
We're gonna get one. Promise we're gonna get one. Even if we get one, that'll still leave one left over. Are we?
It's frozen. I can't open it.
You have a 3 and 125%, the 3 and 125 chance, which is what, like 1 in 40? You've done more than 40 at this point.
I can't find the room in which you say you're locked up.
The wording on that one. We'll just get the same one as first time. I mean, that'll be fine, because that'll still leave 2 exciting ones to try and find. Also, they might break for reasons. I did have tried to test them, but
I see no reason to open it right now.
We'll see. Watch Kira get it again. What music are we going to use to end? I usually just pick the first thing I see because I don't think about it until I click stop. That's my brain when I think, oh god, I gotta get music. I always end on Jose
The
Feliciano.
window's locked. I won't be able to open it.
Shouldn't do Jose Feliciano all the time. What else will be fun? We did have a pseudo Eggy Leggy today, didn't we? We can do Eggy Leggy.
Oh? Trapdoor.
Trapdoor? I think you've done about half of them now. None of them are new.
The lock on the store is broken.
Can you get banned for spamming locked? Hope not. Where is Eggy Leggy? Where is
I
it?
won't be able to open the doors. They're tightly sealed. It won't open.
Vanilla. Perfect vanilla Jack right there. Vanilla Jack. That sounds like a drink.
It's not going to open.
I like when we get a regular one. Oh yeah, that's what this command was about, wasn't it? Also, not all of the art that appears here is highly professional work. Some of it's a cow getting electrocuted on top
Is
of
that the dart of the gardens?
grain silo. Is it the dart of the gardens? No, it's Quill. He likes caves, which is not a garden. You gonna have a cave garden, like mushrooms?
It's locked.
Or moss. Lichen. A lichen farm. May I liken thee to a summer's day.
Look, I found your trap door up in the attic, but I can't open it.
Just gonna double check I actually activated this. Well, we got the Sherlock one, didn't we? Should be able to get the others.
The door is covered in a hostile strain of starfish.
This is not the first time I've added things to the lock command and then forgot to actually activate them. The whole Elden
From
Ring.
what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors.
It's like the fourth time.
So why build such a big one?
We know about the Polynesians. Not sure we can force it. I believe in you.
Wow, this door looks thicker than any I've ever seen.
We've just heard from you. Just end the stream.
No, we are stuck.
Well, that answered that. That answered that. I can't. Kratos said no. We're stuck until we get it.
Stuck.
Yep, we're stuck. He's reaffirmed this. You do not argue with Kratos, all right?
Well, that's just swell.
It is. It's just swell. It's what we got to deal with, all right?
I won't be able to force my way through these doors.
That's the doors being the exit of the stream.
Jammed.
I swear there are 3. There are 3 new ones. You'll know immediately. Probability. Where's Ragdoll?
The lock on the store is broken.
I'm gonna write a sternly worded letter to Ragdoll.
The doors are tightly sealed. I won't be able to open them.
Fix probability. It's broken. It's supposed to be 1 in 4. I'm gonna go back and count the amount of attempts that have happened here. And work out the probability of never getting these 3. Just fix it, Ragdoll. Ragdoll, what are you doing? That's rude. I'm not going to say that. But come on! You invented probability.
I won't be able to open it from this side.
There's a curtain, Mal. You can open it from that side. It's not that big of a deal. The
doors are tightly sealed.
Look at that malware I made. We do another one of those really.
Trapdoor.
That's the second time we've had that. Bling.
Linen room.
Linen room.
I can't open it. Damn. Looks like I'm stuck. I might as well check this place out.
Sometimes brush. Sometimes we have a brush with probability.
Wow, this door looks thicker than any I've ever seen.
It's the second time of that. Carrying on. I could have put music in the background. We used to end streams like this. Just a long, rambling end. You could have. Too late now. Instead, we just
find another entrance.
No, we got to find another way. We can't.
Locked.
Oh, nice vanilla pat there. That also sounds like that sounds like a kind of
I can't open the door.
ironic name for some sort of cookie. Got a vanilla pat and a vanilla jack. You can have a whole meal.
Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway.
Well, we got the same one again. That's good enough. It was one of the 3 new ones. It's something. That's enough for me to call it a close. Good enough. Applause. Next time, a different one. I'll increase the probability. We did it, Kratos. Time for Eep. Bye!